All right, guys. Hey, this is Coach Marcus here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to the Wednesday night Franchise Factor training, and we do this every Wednesday night now instead of Saturdays. This is our third one on a Wednesday, and so we're live at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. The Zoom link is always one team, one dream hangout.com, and if you need to enter passcode, you can enter Go One Team all lowercase. I know here it shows in caps, but this is all lowercase. And this training is open to anyone in the company as far as green organics, and also any prospects and guests who want to hop on and see what kind of training we do at no additional cost is open to guests too. So feel free to invite any prospects you guys have, and they can just see what they get. They make a couple of you guys hosts just in case somebody hops on here and tries to post some of that crazy stuff that happened last week's testimonial Zoom. So I did that. All right, so we do have the event coming up. We're what, 20 something days away from Nashville. I remember when this was announced in February. It was what, 7 months. Now we're like less than a month away, so there still are in-person tickets available. I think a lot of people, some people are attending online just because they may not live in the United States or just can't get there in person. But there are still some in-person tickets available, and so you can send payment to paypal.me/HBN events or Zelle 323-384-1081, and it's $40. Send that there. But the Facebook group has been created. I received my invite today, so if you guys have paid your money, be on the lookout for the invite to join the group from Coach Will. All right. So I want to congratulate people who have hit any commission milestones. I don't know if Myrtle Ross is on here. Hers is fresh because I just saw her banner. She just crossed the $5,000 in combined commissions milestone with Green Organics. And so congratulations to Myrtle and anyone else who we may not be aware of. Just you can comment in the chat and congratulate them. And I like the fact that we're when people want to ask us, well, what does the average Green Organics rep earn? We say we're not average, right? So people are doing very well here. So Myrtle is at Bible study. Okay, understand that Wednesdays are Bible study for a lot of people, but we have people who have earned more than the industry average of $500 total in their whole network marketing career, which is great. And then also want to congratulate anyone who hit any rank milestones. I think I saw Coach Kimberly, she hit platinum with GoDasana. There's probably going to be more, but congratulate anyone who hit any particular milestones. I am going to work on getting those banners updated so they don't say influencer on the GoDasana side. So they will be reflected to show brand consultant. I'm sorry, brand consultant on the rank banner. So once those are updated, I will post those in the appropriate group so we can use the right banners to have the proper name since we're no longer influencers. All right. All right. So Coach Will wrote two books. Okay, he released them on his birthday back in June, so they were sold out. Now they're back in circulation. You can purchase them. You can go to his website, so his Facebook page. He has the link to the books on his page. He wrote the Making Your First Million in Network Marketing. I believe that one is an ebook. I have the ebook and I have the paperback somewhere. Where's that? Oh, I have the paperback to that one right here. That one was good, and that one walks you through the actual roadmap he used to make his first $1 million in his network marketing career, right? And so then Hidden Empire is some ninja stuff when it comes to being successful. Because Will has earned almost $2 million here with Green Organic, so this great, really good book, lots of information. So Franchise Factor. Right, this is structured so that we provide unified, duplicatable training systems. Right, we're focused on teaching people to teach people to teach people, and that's probably the biggest lost art in network marketing is teaching people to teach people to teach people. A lot of people now, especially on the internet and with social media, they want to sell tools, right? And they expect the tools to do all the work without them developing the appropriate network marketing skills that are taught in GoPro by Eric Ward. There's only 7 basic skills that never go out of time, right? And so, and this training is put together so that you can learn it, and you can do it, and you can teach it, because as you enroll people and become people's support team or sponsor, they're going to look to you as their leader. So you want to make sure you plug them in and know the information. We also focus on sequential learning, so we don't teach out of order. We focus on mindset and skill set training. Okay, and that happens on Sundays and Tuesdays. Sundays, Coach Will primarily with Miriam does the newbie corner. On Tuesdays is Miriam with newbie corner. Coach Seymour does his training, which is amazing. I don't know who, well, if you guys, who was on last night's training with Coach Seymour, that talked about focus and clarity, and also who did their homework assignment, right? He gave everyone an assignment who did it, right? And so Coach Seymour has a training for that on that training, and then Coach Will hops on and does additional training. So I did my homework assignment. I wrote it. I actually sent this to Seymour. Right? Typed it out, wrote it, and so this is my one sentence mission statement, basically for what I want to accomplish. All right. Then we also focus on resources and repetition. So we're not out here teaching new stuff, right, for people to do. We believe that what is repeated is remembered, and what is remembered is repeated. Okay. That is how you're going to be successful. And then the percentages, 70% of people are going to die broke. That's according to insurance company statistics. That same percentage applies to your business. 70% of people are going to quit, right? They're not going to be successful because they're not going to stay long enough to be successful. Okay. And then the 3%ers, right? Those people are the ones that are not trainable. They don't follow the system. They can't be taught what to do because they know everything. And they'll have success, right? Because they're charismatic. They're able to attract people to follow them, and they're typically the ones that go from company to company to company. And the thing about the 3%ers, they're not duplicatable. Okay. I see a lot of 3%ers on social media. They're always promoting something new, some type of tool or some type of opportunity. And what happens is the 70%ers follow them around, thinking they're going to have the same success, and they don't. Right. And then the 27%ers, those are the people who are here on our trainings on Sundays, and then the testimonials overview on Mondays, the training on Tuesdays, training Wednesdays, the Detox Divas and Opportunity Overview on Thursdays. That's all of us here tonight. Okay. So you guys are the ones who made the commitment to get in, plug in, and stay in. For those of you who were on the training last night with Coach Seymour, make sure you do your assignment, right? He wanted it done this week, I believe. Okay, so get that assignment done, and you don't have to send it to him like I did. But I don't have a upline, I don't have a sponsor, I don't have a support team. So just wanted to let him know I did my homework. All right, so this is Franchise Factor, and we put this together to be more like a franchise, because in the sense, guys, when someone signs up and says they want to participate in the income opportunity, they've invested in a franchise. Yes, they get products for it. Okay, they get products and have the option and the ability to participate in the pay plan. You're welcome, sir. And so that's why we structured this way, because we want people to have a head start on becoming successful. Just like any successful franchise does, they have a particular training system where all the franchisees are operating pretty much the same way. Look at McDonald's, look at Subway, look at Panera Bread, just look at IHOP, right? They all operate pretty much the same way. And that's why we put the training together, so that we have a system in place most people can do if they want to do it. Now, because we are all independent contractors, right? Everyone receives a 1099 once you've earned at least $600. We all are all independent contractors. No one is an employee. And there's people who are joining us that don't plug into anything we teach, yet they still have earned significant amounts of income. Okay. If that's great, if what you're doing is working, and if it's duplicating with your success team, you can ignore what we teach here, right? And keep doing what you're doing. Now, If what you're doing isn't working and you want to have success faster and learn the system that works, by all means plug into what we teach. But we never want anyone to feel that they have to do things this way, right? There are 1,000 ways to build a business, right? We're just sharing with you the ways we found that work over the past 6.5, almost 7 years now. Right. So this is the value of becoming a Green Organics member. As you guys know, Green Organics is our parent company, or if there are any guests on here, Green Organics is a parent company. Okay, they're the company that sends us a Visa debit card. Well, it comes in their name from Pay Quicker, and they're the company that pays our commissions. When you receive your email with your deposit, it tells you your commission came from Green Organics, right? And the value you get with these companies is the fact that we have products that work. And in this industry, if products don't move, nobody gets paid. So there has to be an exchange of currency for the products, right? So that's how you know we're a legitimate business. Okay. But the products work. There's people on here that have experienced some amazing results. I know there's at least 2 people on here that saw their kidney damage reverse. There's I don't know if Miriam is here, but allergies after 44 years, no allergies, released over 120 pounds. Jessica's released some weight. She come off of some of her medications. Right, people have some amazing results with these products. Now, we never make any medical claims. We never say our products diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any disease or health conditions. Right, but they work. And now with the go-go sticks that launched on Friday, people are having some amazing results. I saw Douglas Wagner's testimonial in the Go to Sauna testimonials group. He used the nasal the sinus soothe. Trying to get the names down. It's in my pocket. The sinus soothe. He had the same benefits as me. And then Douglas has also released over 50 pounds. All right. So the products aren't on trial, and the pay plan with both companies are very aggressive. There's going to be a little tweak to the Golden Sauna pay plan, I believe, effective September 1st. So we'll make a lot of people happy once that tweak goes into effect. But Golden Sauna is our household products, our personal care products. Then we have the hair serum, the skin care, the go-go sticks, which go-go sticks are a beauty item, right? You know that? They're a cosmetic. That's what it falls under. And then there's black seed oil and essential oils and the bath bombs. And then Heart by Naturals is primarily superfoods and supplements with some personal care products, right? So very good products. They're in demand. People want them and need them. Okay. And so that's how you know you have your hands on something good. So this is a quote from Coach Will, right? We talk about this frequently on many of our trainings. This is my business and I'm going to make it work. Okay. So if we all have access to the same products, the same websites, the same pay plans, okay, yet 10 people are earning income and you're not, the common denominator in that scenario is you, right? You're the one that needs to make your business work. There's something you need to know you don't know, or something you need to do you're not doing consistently. So always remember this and tell yourself this every day. This is my business and I'm going to make it work. Let me see. Douglas says the second I used Sinus Soothe was even better than the first. Douglas, my watch tracks my oxygen night throughout the day. I've noticed my oxygen numbers while sleeping on was it Monday night? Monday night and Tuesday night were higher than all the other days before prior to Monday and Tuesday night. My my blood oxygen numbers were higher. So that Sinus Soothe is amazing, guys. That's amazing. That's my favorite one. All right. So anyway, so write this down. This is my business, and I am going to make it work. Our vision is to bring the power plants to the people of the world. Right? We're not knocking medications, but we believe there's a better way for people to help their body work the way God created to work. And if for me, my question is always this: if prescriptions worked, why do they have to keep prescribing them? Right? Okay. Next, we also here to facilitate financial independence and personal growth worldwide. Right? And he wears a Pulse ox ring every night. That's awesome. Yeah, see how your oxygen numbers are. I know mine were higher on Monday night and last night. Amazing. Our mission is to capture 1% of the $6.8 trillion health and wellness industry, which is going to grow to $7.3 trillion by the end of this year. So a lot of people who partner with us are going to easily generate six figures in annual income. Okay. And then some people are going to even exceed seven figures, meaning they're going to earn over six figures a month, right? Very, very doable with what we have here, right? And so our motto is dream, fight, win. You must have a dream you're willing to fight for. And as long as you don't give up and quit on your dream, you're going to come out with the win. All right, guys. And so this is our overview. We do this training in 4 parts. So we did part 1 2 weeks ago, and we did part 2 last week, part 3 tonight, and then part 4 is next week. Okay. And then once we get through all the parts, we just run it back and start at the top. And pretty much the information is the same. Sometimes the commentary and examples may be different, or some people may share stories and testimonials, but pretty much the same. So this is a place where any new member can be plugged into, so they can learn what the system is, and also work on their mindset and skill set development. All right, so tonight we're talking about creating your preliminary candidate list, and then master the art of the invite, and learning how to present the business in a way that duplicates. And these are 3 of the 7 network marketing skills, right? And you have to know how to do that. So your preliminary candidate list. Remember back in the day, for those of you who have been involved with network marketing for a number of years, when we first joined, was before cell phones and stuff. You have to make a list of like 100, 200 people. Like sit down and have a piece of paper and make a list of like 100, 200 people or more, and go through that list, and you share that with your upline, right? I got you. Just gonna check hers. Okay, yeah. But now with what we teach, you're going to make a preliminary candidate list of 20 to 50 people. And those people are going to be people who are contacts in your cell phone, most likely. Okay. Yeah, we had to make a long list, Joanna. Okay. I'm like, I don't even know 200 people. But then you go through the memory jogger and all that kind of stuff. You know. But as far as your preliminary candidate list, 20 to 50 people. Okay. 20 minimum, up to 50, right? And so once you make your list, you're not going to do anything with it. We have this system. We have the hot market system. Okay. Those are people you reach out to, okay, who are in your hot market. And then you have the warm market. Okay. You have your social media, and then you master the art of the invite. But there's this hot market, warm market, social media, maybe cold market can be on this list. But once you make your list, don't do anything with it. All right. And because there's a particular way to launch your business, and we'll talk about that. All right. I think that's on the next training. Now, mastering the art of the invite. Okay. If you guys ever have any questions, you can comment in the chat. Before you invite people to learn about the opportunity and or the products, it's important to make sure you have rapport. Okay, because people will do business with people they like and trust. Okay, if you ever look at my posts, Kimberly's posts, some other people, Coach Seymour's posts, other people's posts, and if you look at the type of posts that are made, they're about adding value, like helping people feel good. You know, it may be a pretty picture, maybe a recipe. It could be something people can use. That helps to establish rapport and trust, especially on social media. Okay, and that will make it make it easier for people to want to do business with you once you do introduce them to the opportunity or the products. Okay. Always remember that people do business with people that like and trust. Don't do what I did in 2023. I ended up getting my other Facebook profile restricted for 54 years. So now I have 52 more years left, because one day I spammed a bunch of leaders with another company. I didn't have rapport with them. They didn't know me. And I was excited about GoToSana, and I spammed them all my GoToSana link, and they didn't like that, reported me to Facebook, and Facebook restricted my other Facebook account for 54 years. So I can't post on it. Okay. I can log in, but I can't do any posts. All right. So don't do what I did. All right. And so also, when you master the art of the invite, 54 years, Selena, I'm down to 52 years now, so I'm going to be 108. I'll be 108 years old by the time I can log back in and begin using my other Facebook account, right? And so, as far as inviting people to get the information, you want to make sure rapport, trust. There's also right words. You want to know what you want. You want to know the right words to use. That's taught by what book? What's our favorite book we talk about that teaches us the right words? For those of you who have been attending any of our trainings, and I just want to see who knows the answer. Yeah, it was Alexandra. I had a lot of followers. Four Magic Words. It's a book by Tom Big Al Strider. Icebreakers is one of them. Okay, and there's some other ones: How to Build Instant Trust, Influence, and Rapport. But right words, right? Because you want to, when you're interacting with people, you want to get past their sales filter, right? And so, like we know, most people, okay, most people what? Most people would like more money as opposed to less money. Most people would like better health as opposed to bad health. Most people would like to live long and strong as opposed to dying early. So when people hear most people, that get past that gets past their salesman filter, because they put themselves in the most people category, right? Right words are important, right? Now, learning how to present the business in a way that duplicates, it's simple. Okay. We use third-party validation. So we use our videos like this, our trainings, right? For guests who want to see what they get by when they join us, they get trained for free, right? And then we have the Zooms on Thursday. Detox Divas is primarily product focused. We have the testimonial Zoom on Monday. Okay, that's third party validation. That is where someone is sharing information to your guest or prospect without you sharing it directly with them. Okay, then we have the Thursday night opportunity overview after Detox Divas. Though that's third party validation, but those would be considered events. Okay, we have an in-person event coming up in Nashville. If you guys have any guests you want to bring to Nashville, bring them in there. They will join, right? They will sign up. I think Coach Seymour has someone in Orange Beach, Alabama that came as a guest. The person signed up there and ranked up while she was there. Okay, we'll go to sign. It was amazing seeing that. So events, we have our videos. People can watch those. We also have three-way calls for people who want to, or more of the verbal people that want to talk to somebody, where you can have your support team or your someone you're connected with. You guys can connect and do each other three-way calls or group chats. I did a group chat a couple weeks ago with one of my reps, Darren in South Carolina. Did a group chat on Facebook, and the person joined. Right, she ranked up and earned commissions. She came as a guest, signed up, ranked up, and earned commissions all within like 2 hours. It was amazing seeing that. All right, so third party validation is good. We like using third party validation because it's also showing the prospect that they don't need to be the one to know all the information. If they can simply invite people and point them to the information, they know if they can do that. And most people know how to invite. Most people know how to copy and paste. Most people know how to set up a three-way call and be quiet and let the support team do the talking or communicate in the chat. Most people can do that. So that's why we like third-party validation. Okay. So we have the One Team One Dream YouTube channel. This is where a lot of your tools are at. So we have the Top Earner Toolkit. There's some videos we recommend you guys become familiar with. The new member orientation is something all new members should watch. It was made in 2023. It's an hour and 12 minutes long, but the information still applies. Okay. And then there are the industry validation videos: The Perfect Business by Robert Kiyosaki, Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales, Rise of the Entrepreneur by Eric Worre. Okay. And then there's Why Network Marketing with Tony Robbins. Professional Charles King explains network marketing. Top economist Harry Dent talks network marketing. 4 things successful network marketing professionals do. Band Class Part 1 and 2, the full version, and then Welcome to GoToSana, the 92-second video, sizzle video. That one is probably not applicable anymore. It's still a good tool, but now with GoToSana to get active, it's $12.95 now. So it's not $8, right? It's 20 bucks, 10 BV. But that video is still basic introductory video, but we have the ones highlighted in red because they're good educational videos for yourself, okay? Because they help educate you about the network marketing business model, and is also a good educational tool for your prospects so they understand what this is. And most people have done network marketing most of their lives, but just haven't gotten paid for it because we're always recommending and referring things we like to people we know. Okay. I know growing up, I grew up in the hood near Pacoima, California, and Lakeview Terrace, California. Probably a lower middle class community, mostly blue collar, not a lot of extra money floating around. So there was a lady, you call her the candy lady, right? It was an old lady, had a house. She had these boxes of candy, and she was selling for like a lot less than the liquor store or than 7-Eleven. So once we would go buy candy and people would see, hey, where'd you get the Chico sticks from and the Hubba Bubba, all that candy for like $1. We would tell them, oh, go to the candy lady. So we were doing network marketing, but she never gave us any free candy. It didn't share any profits with us. So people who have been doing network marketing almost their whole lives don't get paid for it. We simply show people how to do network marketing by using products they believe in and sharing them with people. But we get paid, right? So that's pretty much the training. This right here is something most people have seen, but this is your first 5 years in the industry. The columns are the years in the industry. The time is the arrow. The dollar symbols is the income per year. So your first year, you're new. Okay. Once you take it serious. So if you're someone that joins us and you take it serious, you plug into the trainings, you read the books, you watch the videos, you practice by doing the hot market launch, having the conversations with people in person and on social media, you're not going to make a lot of money that first year, which is normal. That's what's expected because you're learning. Okay. Your second year, you got better. You're learning which words to say, or you're getting better with copy and pasting scripts and things like that. And people are telling you yes, right? So your income goes up more. Year three, you are a network marketing professional. Okay, you know the words to say, you know the books, you know all the information. Okay. And now the people that told you no in year one or year two, now they're seeing you haven't quit and they're believing you and they're trusting you. Now they're ready to get into your boat, right? Because now they're ready to get into your boat because they believe you can take them to their destination safely. So your money goes up more in year three. Okay. Year four, right? You're building the team, you're having some duplication happening. Some people are have ranked up and are also developing the leaders. And you can be picky about who you sign up, right? Who you enroll as a member, who you sponsor. Okay. Everyone, you don't want to sponsor everybody. Some people are not going to be worth the commissions you earn. Okay. You can be more picky. Okay. But your income goes up more in year four. Year five, right? You're still recruiting people. You're probably in coaching and teaching mode with your success team. Some of your success team members outrank you. Okay. And possibly could be making more money than you, which is fair. That's where network marketing is fair compared to a job, right? Because you earn it. You truly will get paid for the work you put in. Okay, which is fair. That's year five. Now, what I see happening, and we've all seen it, people get to year two or three, and they get distracted by the newest shiny object, right? There's lots of them out there, and they join another company because they thought their success with HBN and GoToSana was because of them, not realizing number one, we have the highest quality products in the industry, and we have the most aggressive pay plan in network marketing. But they think their success is because of them, so they go join some other company, right? And they lose some things. Okay, number one, they lose their income. I've seen it. We've seen it happen in real life to people who are still active, but they just don't promote us anymore because their pride. is in their way, but it is what it is. And we're blessed and enforcing that an egregious violation of the policies and guidelines. But anyway, so once you go to another company, you start over, right? So you go back to year one, you lose your income, you lose your downline or your success team, you lose your credibility, and you're starting over. And then what happens is because you start over with this company, you're not having the success you had as fast as you did here. You join another company. And guess what happens then? You go back to year one again and lose more credibility. Your income continues to shrink. You maybe even have to go and get a job now, right? So don't be the person that gets distracted and is starting over every single year. That's what a lot of those 3%ers, they go to year one every single year, and their income is based upon all the fast start commissions they get from having the 70%ers follow them around, right? Don't be that person. All right, so are you committed? So with GoToSign, to be fully committed is 50 BV or more. Okay, that's every 31 days. That allows you to participate in the pay plan, and you can maximize your earnings and qualify for all the levels in the matrix. Okay, and with HBN, okay, 100 CV or more is recommended. That allows you to qualify for all the money. All right, so you can determine your level of commitment based upon your monthly business volume or commissionable volume. But this should be every 31 days, and this preferably on the first of each month via auto ship. That way you get your cash back, okay, and your order is taken care of for the month. All right. So this is the GoToSign matrix. Many of you have seen this, and some people have done has shown the plan. This is part of showing the plan. Some people have seen presentations, and I do Facebook Lives a couple nights a week just showing the plan. And this is very simple. It's a 3x12 matrix, and then in our system, what we teach, you're simply enrolling 3 business builders. Okay. Now you might have 6 customers and 3 business builders for 9 total people, but we just focus on 3 business builders, and each person duplicates enrolling 3 people at 50 BV or more. Okay. Duplicate that down to about 6 levels. We'll take it down to 6 levels. Monthly matrix pay is almost $3,300 a month, right? Just matrix pay, not matrix matching pay, not the forever retail commissions, not the retail matching bonuses, just in monthly matrix pay down the 6 levels, $3,276 a month. That's over $39,000 a year. Who would like that? If you would like $39,000 a year, right? Just type 6 for level 6. That should be the target everyone wants to get to if they go to sign a big business. And it's once you get to level 6, it's going to continue to grow, because guess what? At level 6, you're going to have 1,092 people, and of those 1,092 people, you only enrolled 3 that are building the business. Okay, so we're focused on business builders, not customers only. All right, guys. So that is and this is real. We've seen it happen with other companies. It's going to happen with us, but we have to be the ones that are the mouthpieces and who are getting the word out about the opportunity we have here, okay, and about the products. This is why I like leading with opportunity first, so I can have 2 bites at the apple. Because if I talk to someone about buying the go-go sticks, they tell me, nope, I can get the same thing online, which they can't. There's nothing comparable to this as far as the quality and the purity. But if someone tells you no to the go-go sticks or to the soap or deodorant or the laundry detergent or black oil, well, it's going to be impossible to introduce the business opportunity to them. So lead with the business first and then with the products. Okay, because if they say no to being able to pay their car payment, right, or their mortgage or rent, right, and you can introduce them to the wellness side. Well, you know what? You said you're good with making the money you're earning. Well, how about use an all natural product to help open up your nasal passages, right? Or stop your pain, things like that. So, and of course, we don't make any income claims because we all work hard here. We don't know if anyone else will work hard that's looking, but so you might join us and not earn any money. But This right here is life-changing income because the average new car payment is $745, right? The average used car payment in America is $521. Average mortgage is over $2,100. The average rent is $1,600, right? So Matrix Pay could take care of the car payment and the mortgage or rent and have some more money left over. It's going to happen. It can happen. Will happen in time, right? And so I believe in the principle: seed time to harvest. You sow the seed, give it time, you have your harvest. All right. Hers is $1,300 a month for a car. For what? A car payment? Rent. Oh, rent 1,300. Yeah. So you can pay your rent with our mortgage pay. I'm sorry, with our Matrix Pay, we had someone come and look at our house. A realtor came because we are looking to get PMI taken off of our loan because the value our loan to the value of the house has gone up. So I'm taking PMI off. And the realtor was like, you know what? Yeah, your house is no problem with that. He said, he told me there were people paying $2,000 a month for a car payment. $2,000 a month for car payments, right? Private mortgage insurance. Because we didn't put down, we put down, I think 5 or 10%. I forgot what we put down. But now the house is appreciated so much, and we've been in it for almost 5 years. Now we can take PMI off because the value of the house is a lot more than what the loan balance is. So they're taking that off. So then we won't have to pay PMI, private mortgage insurance, even though that's tax deductible. So anyway, he said there's people paying $2,000 a month for a car. That's a mortgage payment. Plus you include insurance. I know we have a relative in Arizona. They, in order to afford their car to get their payment down to like $600 or $700 a month, they had to finance the car for 10 years. A Ford Bronco financed for 10 years. Right? Is that car going to even last that long? So anyway, so this is the Golden Sana Matrix Pay based upon 50 BV. Okay. So Paula sent this with us. I think the numbers are a little off for the first part, but get in. She said this: get in, plug in, stay in, cash in, right? And she focused on that second part. Enroll 3 at 50 BV, right? And your matrix is going to grow to $3,276. This is down to 6 levels, like I just talked about. Yeah, you need to get that if you have PMI, get that taken off if you can. All right, so anyway, write this down, guys. So simple steps done by many equal magic, right? And so or success. Okay, and so this is another Coach Will quote. We teach simple things. For those of you who know the best system, is the information we taught, is it something, if it's something most people can do if they want to do it, type one. If you believe the steps in the best system are something most people can do if they want to do. Number one is what? Become a product of the product, right? At the required level. Number two, education and learning. Okay. We have what? Learn one page. Number three, you're going to show the plan, you're going to show the products, you're going to sign the people up, okay, and then the T in best. Hey Lisa, thanks for hopping on. And then the T in the best system is teach the three people who said they want to build a business how to do what you just did, right? Become a product of the product, education. We're gonna learn, and then show the plan. And we'll talk about next week hot market, warm market, some social media stuff, right, guys? So the groups, right? So if you guys are on Facebook, there are 4 groups you want to be in. As you can see, the group photo covers have changed for 3 of them. So there's one group that's for only brand consultants and influencers, right? That is the Green Organics Family Influencer Consultant Training Group. I'm going to change the name of that group to Brand Consultant and Consultant Training Group, or just Brand Consultant. But you want to be in that group. Okay, that's for all of us. That's for training and support. The 3 other groups are for anyone. Okay, those are for prospects, for customers or potential customers. The Green Organics Family Testimonials, and the information group is, and then the Golden Sana Testimonials, the information group, that's only for Golden Sana Testimonials. The Green Organics Family Testimonials and information group is for primarily HBN testimonials and some Golden Sana testimonials. But with the Go-Go Sticks And some of the newer products with GoToSana, post your testimonials in the GoToSana group, right? And as you can see, the messaging GoToSana is leaning toward the intro products with the go-go sticks, breathe better, feel better, right? And teach people how to go. And then the Drink to Drop Weight Warriors group is focused on helping people achieve their weight loss goals, right? So those are the 4 groups. Okay, you want to be in, and your prospects can be in the bottom 3. Okay, all right. And then once you add people to the bottom 3 groups, make sure they're in the group. Find a post to tag them in. Right? If you want them to learn about black seed oil, right? Tag them in the post about someone who shared a black seed oil testimony. If you want people to learn about the go-go sticks, tag them in one of the posts about the go-go sticks, and then message them. So you're going to add them, then you're going to tag them in the post, and then you're going to message them to let them know, hey, Marcus, I see you're in the group now. I just tagged you in the post. I want you to see about black seed oil. If let me know what you like about the information, and if I can answer any questions. Yeah, ATM, add tag message. Right. So these are YouTube channels you want to subscribe to. So the One Team One Dream channel, that's where most of the videos are posted to, the trainings rather, and the opportunity overview are posted there. Coach Tina, she posts the Detox Divas replays on her YouTube channel. Coach Will is always posting good content for us to copy it. We can look at what he posts and like make a similar video. Some videos he posts for us to share. And then Coach Sana, he posts his Wednesday night trainings on his YouTube channel, the Coach's Corner. Right, guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed to those channels so you can and make sure notifications are on. So anytime something is posted on those channels, you'll be notified. So this is our training schedule. So we have training 5 nights a week. So Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that's more of the leadership training and development. And Mondays and Thursdays are more focused on customers and prospects. All right. So all the times are on there. And we've shared this, so you guys should have the information as far as the times and the Zoom links for the different trainings. But Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Thursdays are the Zooms. We're off on Fridays and Saturdays. All right, guys. So that, I believe, concludes tonight's training. Let me stop the record button.